Back into play as Carterville controls the ball. We begin our fourth and final period of play. Inside the Leaper comes out now. English back out top of the key and fires the ball. Bogard. They work the ball down inside the Leaper. It's slapped away by Flora. And Wolf and the Lady Pups will bring it down the back court. Carter with the ball, works down on the right side. Pass going to Eaton. Eaton looking in. Now to Carter. Back over again to Carter on the top side. It'll be Jones with the ball. To Carter again. Burgess with the ball. Breaks it out top to Carter. To Eaton is playing here with 4 personal. Low to Weller. To Jones. Takes a shot. Then comes out. Burgess with the shot. It's going to roll off. And a jump ball should be a jump ball call. And they won't. They'll call a foul against Flora. Weller. Yeah, he had a hand on the ball long enough to have a jump ball call. Foul call was made after the girl turned and pulled Carter around with her, or checked that Weller around with her. Weller will pick up her second foul. Carterville in the front court. They'll work the ball on the right side, back out now to Meyer. Takes it low inside to Leaper. Leaper loses the ball, pipes up it underneath by Weller to get that ball back. Crimson Jones will pick it up and clears it out now to Carter, who brings it in the front court on the dribble. Working all the way down, playing, not up the fence. And again, the rebound coming off of Carterville. They have a chance to break the tie for the first time since it was 2-2 early in the first quarter. They have the ball in the front court, 5:23 on the clock. That's game clock. Championship game. Last bell, girls basketball. They caught Carrera wide open underneath. Got the basket, got it in. And it's a 21-19 lead. Flora trailing by 2 now. First time since they trailed 2-0 in the first quarter. 5:04 on the clock. The Lady Cubs have it in the front court. Carter with the ball. Back out to Jones. He walks the top. Off, no good. Tipped out. Shot is off, no good. Got back up, and this time it's good. Now Miller stays with the basket to finally to get us to go. Diana Weller with that basket. We're tied back to get us 21. 4:38 on the clock. All out front for Carterville. It gets to Leaper, gets shot up, no good. Rebound off the side, going to Carrera. Carrera with that size was able to get the shot away and good. It's 23-21. Jones works down, gets the bounce pass low left side. Shot is up, no good. And Weller will save it. Back out front, top the key to Carter. Carter will shoot a jumper. Up and good. Carter inside the free throw circle. Again, ties this ball game at 23. 4:07 on the clock. As Carterville will inbound that ball and bring it to the length of the quarter. They'll get it in to Myers. Down low inside, and they'll call a foul. That foul went in to Guerrera. Guerrera getting just as they started the basket, facing the basket with her body turned slightly to the left. And they've been unable to get inside and face her. This time the foul from behind, that foul by Diana Welder. It'll be Carterville basketball under their own basket. And a bad pass picked up by Carter of Flora. The Wolfcows in the tie ball game. I should say the Lady Pups. But in the tie ball game, goes to the front court with a drive to the basket and knocked out of bounds on the shot by Carter. It'll go over to Flora Lady Pups. All the way out on the pass to Burgess. Out to Jones. Works down around, gets the shot up, no good, gets her own rebound. And it's up and good. Kristen Jones took the shot, missed it, got her own rebound, made it. It's a 2-point lead for the Lady Pups. And a turnover as Carterville comes into the front court. So Lady Pups the floor with 3:35 in the game will get the ball while they hold a 2-point lead. Into Jones, comes past the dribble and Leaper. Dribble out of bounds. Jones came down that baseline, Leaper guarding, and Jones stepped on the out-of-bounds line. Carterville has it back with that 2-point lead. Back out top of the key, Myers side, passes off to the right side. Back out top to Myers. Fire. The dog Thompson shoots it up. No good. On the floor, they let it go out of bounds. It'll be Flora basketball as it was touched last every shot by Dawson. They got the ball on the inbound play against heavy defense, and Carter breaks it down across the line. Works the front court on the left side, comes back right, now back left again. Has the dribble, gets help to Burton. Burton tends to, oh, what a move. He breaks out everybody to take them to the left and down to the side of the bucket. The Lady Pups are again up by 4, 27-23. Fast break coming down on the pass. And the shot no good by English. And a big rebound by Crimson Jones. Dribbles out of trouble, gets it out to Carter. And she'll bring it to the front court. Leaves 2 minutes, 34 seconds on the game clock in this championship encounter. Down low. Oh. To Weller, and Weller looks to go to the shot. He was facing against the Carrera girl, who is the tallest girl on the court. And a travel violation is called. 27-23, Flora by 4. We are in the fourth quarter with 2 minutes, 28 seconds left on the clock. And Flora with that 4-point lead. Carterville will bring the ball into play. Oh, that's steal by Carter, drives down. Close to the shot, knocks the floor by Dawson. Carter on that steal. Took the ball around, lifted the basket. Dawson moved in a little too close. Carter to the floor. And the foul to Dawson, her third, and at the line will be Allison Carter. Her first free throw is up and off. No good. She'll have a second. Allison Carter has played quite a tournament thus far, and particularly today. Second free throw on his play. This one will be good. 11 by 5, 28-23. They've led by as much as 10. Ball comes down on the pass to English. Coming in the front court, drives all the way down. Ball slapped out of bounds. Cut flat by Carrera. The Wolfcats from the check that the Lady Pups will get the ball in the backcourt against heavy defense. Coming out of it will be Carter on the dribble. Been able to break the press, but coming up on the blind side. Steal by Dawson. Down court it goes. Shot is missed. Second shot is up and good. First shot was an easy shot missed. Second shot was up was rebounded by Myers. First shot was up and good. 28-25. 4 by 3. Carter in the front court. Bounce pass goes to Jones. Ball slapped out of her hands. He saves it. Timeout. Timeout is whistled. At the inbound play, Jones got the pass. They put the pressure against her and she traveled with the basketball. Trying to find a way to pass out. Ball back in the hands of Carterville. 1:37 game clock. Lookouts leading by 3, 28-25. Myers out front. English over on the right side with the ball. Back to Myers. Picked up there by Burton. She'll come across on the dribble. Back into the corner. English. Down low to Carrera. Carrera gets the shot up over the top of Jones. Jones giving away a couple of inches behind. The basket will go down good. 1-point lead. Jones in the backcourt has trouble. And the ball stolen away. And it's a 1-point lead now for Carterville. Who got that, Buck? Fire. Goes out of the backcourt, comes down with the dribble. We are inside of a minute to play. And a foul will be whistled against England. One in bonus. Well, they said wanted bonus, but they're giving it out of bounds to Flora. He moved, Lady Pups. Out now to Jones, to Carter over on the left side. We're at 45 seconds of ticking, a 1-point ball game, 29-28. Ooh, Carter made the ball after the slap out of her hands by Madison. Now to Jones on the right side. Comes out up and score! Crimson Jones up over a double team with a jump shot from the right side. 1 point lead for Flora. Carterville good. Taken all the way by English that time. 21 seconds on the clock. Jones slips right back out of it. Coming down to the baseline, drives inside, gets the shot up. Crimson Jones coast to coast against a heavy defense, takes it home to the bucket, and it's 12.8 seconds left on the clock to the Carterville timeout, and score up by 1 at 32-31. We'll be back right after this. Thank you much. Back here at Lake. We'll turn into a classic here. 32-31, 12 and 8 seconds left. The Flora Wolfcows with the lead here in the championship game of the Class 7 state tournament. Carterville will bring the ball out of the backcourt. Flora has to be careful of foul. And the ball going away by Carter. He'll bring it down to the glass. Carter on his tail of 3, 2, 1. Shot is up. No good. And there was apparently a whistle and timeout apparently called with 1 point duty into the second call. There was so much going on here, I had no idea what happened in the backcourt. People standing up. Apparently, Carterville trying to call a timeout, but as soon as he wanted to happen, you know what that's all what that's all about. No way. Yeah. There is 1 and 2 tenths of a second on there. That is game time for Flora Wolfcows off the Carter steal and the ensuing basket. Lead here by 3, 34-31. We'll keep it right here. Let's pat if I could. Last 1.2 seconds, I couldn't go home. We better stay right here. A lot of excitement, and apparently Carterville trying to call the timeout in the backcourt sooner than they got attention, and we're complaining about that when it happened to Flora on a couple of occasions. Now they take it out of backcourt. They took another timeout. Well, we were afraid might happen. We'll see that they will put time back on the clock. That did not happen. Fortunately for Flora, and unfortunately for Andy Harrell and his Carterville Lady Cubs. The Lady Cubs and Flora a little bit back in this second half after playing an outstanding first half of basketball. Really was shook up by a full court press in that third quarter of play. Came back to really play strong defense here in the fourth quarter. They're getting inbound play. We couldn't tell you what happened. There a bunch of fans over the top of it. What? Nobody touched the ball. They inbounded the ball. Nobody touched it. Apparently, Coach Japer agrees with the call. Now they're bringing it back across. Coach Japer comes to go after the ball. The referee sits there waiting for the ball to get to him, and then he held on to it. Well, apparently both coaches satisfied with whatever happened down there. Do-over. It's the do-over, you're right. Still 1.2 a whole lot. Now, and again, we can't tell you what happened. Ball comes into play. There's the long shot. Lady Pups are champions. Fast hill for the champions to win place. The Carterville Lady Cubs losing their first ball game this season, and that was for this championship game. And a ball club that we felt was going to have a hard time against a bigger sized team. The Carterville Lady Cubs have done the job here. Luna and a lot of other people in handling this team. That's why you play the game. That's why you play the game. You're absolutely right. Outside of a stretch of about maybe 4 minutes in that third quarter, when the press by the Carterville Lady Cubs really created havoc and allowed them on a 10-point run to come to the tied part of the ball game and going ahead on a couple other occasions. Flora came back in the fourth quarter to his defense to cause turnover, and it was a big turnover in the late stages with about 30 seconds on the clock when Allison Carter makes a steal off of English, took the ball in all by herself with a easy layup, got it down and gives Flora that 3-point lead. It couldn't be won without a three to tie the ball game, and the three never came. And the Flora Cows were able to prevail down here. Another big key was that the rebound pass Mike Princeton Jones was fired from the field and gives Flora that 1-point lead. She got the rebound, got it back in for the 1-point lead, and then the Wolf Cows off the Carter steal picked up two, and that made it a ball game in which a free throw or a deuce would not win it for them. It had to be a three, and that made it all that much harder for the Carterville offense. We'll be back right after this.
Executive Director Greg Hale of the SIJHSAA will present the team and individual awards. First will be the individual awards for the second place, Carterville Lady Cubs. First to head coach Andy Harrell. Assistant coach Troy Dunn. And the individual player medals, Alicia Dawson. Aaron Moore. Megan Adams. Avery English. Megan Barrett. Rebecca Peach. And Anna Marie Billingsley. Chelsea Gooden. Madison Meyer. Devin Gaston. Chandler Collins. Cora Guerreri. Rachel Venable. Shelby Leeper. Addison Bogart. And team manager Kelsey Stearns. Individual medals to the state champion coach, Greg Schaefer. And assistant coach, Jim Jennings. And to the players, Bailey Pierce. Kelsey Krutzinger.
Welcome back to Ina, Illinois, on the campus of Glen Lake College, where the Flora Lady Pups have just beaten the previously unbeaten Carterville Lady Cubs by a score of 34-31 to capture the Class L state tournament title. And here is how we got here this afternoon. A good effort from the Lady Pups. They ended up shooting 38.8% on their two-point field goals, making 14 of 36. 1 of 5 on their threes, but oh, what a one it was by East there in the first half. 20% that way on their threes, and then overall 15 of 41 for 36.5%. They only shot 6 free throws in the entire ball game, made 3 of them for 50%. Go top scoring honors for Flora, Allison Carter and Crimson Jones, each with 13 points. And they did it in the exact opposite way. Carter had 8 points in the first half of the ball game. Jones had 8 points in the second half of the ball game. So there you go, 13 points each of them. After that, Jessica Eaton with 4 points, but she had the 3 and a free throw. 2 points for Anana Weller and also Deandra Burgess. Jessica Lee did take a shot, but it did not fall. So that's all the scoring. Just 5 high people with their name in the book on the record there. 34 points total. The Wolfcats had 16 turnovers in this ball game this afternoon, and it never really seemed to be a problem, but Crimson Jones and Jessica Eaton both finished up with 3 fouls. After that, Anana Weller had 2, and Deandra Burgess had 1. Turning to the other side of the ledger in the Carterville Lady Cubs, they ended up shooting 50%. They did such an excellent job there in the fourth quarter and really kind of storming back. 12 of 24 on their 2-point shots, 1 of 9 on their threes for 11%, and then overall 13 of 33 for 39%. Made 4 of their 6 free throws, 66.6%. Their top scorer, they're scoring a little more balanced for us. Avery English had 11 points on the afternoon, and then 8 points for Laura Guerreri. 4 points from Madison Meyer, 4 points also from Shelby Leeper, and then 2 each from Alicia Dawson and Addison Bogart. And they committed 22 turnovers on the afternoon, and again, close to 31 points on the afternoon. After 1 quarter of play, it was all tied up, 70. In the second quarter, Carterville only scored 2 points, making it 14-9 at the half for on top. It was tied up after 3 quarters of play at 19 each. And then down the stretch, the Lady Pups able to come away with it. 34-31 is your final score.